Welcome to Relaxing Houses. My name is Sol, and I will accompany you on this journey through the 2025 trends in interior design. This year, we will see the rebirth of old trends, and at the same time prepare for a leap into the future. But what about minimalism? Before we start, it is important to clarify that beyond the trends, this year will be marked by sustainable design. Not only with the intention of evoking natural spaces, but also because of a real environmental need. Recycled furniture and wall coverings will be the main protagonists, and the use of them will be transversal to any style or trend. We must know that the sustainability of materials is here to stay. This movement is aligned with the pursuit of biophilic design, which seeks to bring the power of nature into our interiors, to improve our well-being and transform our relationship with nature. Plants will be the main protagonists in interiors without views of natural landscapes. Natural light, water, wood and stones will make their contribution to create a perfect connection with nature. One of the trends for 2025 proposes the creation of spaces with a certain eclectic air. Sing patterns, colour palettes and prints, which are intended to evoke the aesthetics of the 70s and 80s. This style is characterized by the combination of elements from different periods, without considering a specific criterion. Preferring to take elements or ideas from different origins. The final result must have a visual harmony and transmit warmth and familiarity. According to WGSN Limited's trend study, polycrisis and global change tends to generate more anxious consumers, which makes colours more appealing, bringing a sense of security. In 2025, eclecticism will return in its 70s and 80s versions, and will drive those tired of monochrome and beige tones to create cheerful and dynamic spaces. The colour palette is based on neutral tones such as warm whites, beiges and light greys. This decision will take care of the aesthetics and bring balance to the space. The bright coral tone will bring joy to the spaces, and other tones such as mustard yellow, violet blue, and shades such as warm orange, emerald green and purple. These colours can be subtly combined with each other, bringing dynamism through art pieces, textiles, decorative objects, and small furniture. The use of stones will help you to evoke a natural space. Wood will add warmth, and its combination with materials such as glass or metal will add character to the space. Recycled glass tiles are ideal in wet areas such as bathrooms and kitchens. Vibrant colours will be the most popular. Wallpapers and large works of art will give life to the walls. Retro patterns, hippie-style flowers, and Art Nouveau flowers will be available for those who decide to go all out with this trend. Partitions are often appreciated in open and continuous spaces. They allow us to zone and give privacy in certain areas. Let's take a look at some examples. Geometric-shaped partitions will help us to evoke a unique and retro style. These are the perfect option for those who are looking for versatility of movement within the space. Eclectic style emphasizes the use of form and color. Try to incorporate at least one of these elements in a balanced way. And don't forget to keep in mind the aesthetics you want to achieve. Another great option is to opt for functional partitions, which serve more than one aspect of the space. Eclecticism is related to mid-century style furniture, but it is also composed of other styles that are close to minimalism. If you come from one of these minimalist styles, the incorporation of touches of color and retro patterns will be fundamental and will help you to achieve an eclectic style. Often the small furniture are often intervened by saturated and bright colors. So if you dare, you can intervene them to give a touch of color to your spaces and still keep your minimalist design. On the other hand, the maxi furniture will become an option for those who have large spaces. We will also see sofas with partition shapes, making them easy to move and allowing them to change their original size to adapt to different spaces. The upholstery will monopolize the trendy tones. The armchairs and sofas, the most representative of this style, are made of fabrics such as corduroy, linen, and lambswool. Use curtains with different textures and patterns. Fabrics such as velvet, leather, linen, lace, and silk will be key to achieving the eclectic style. Retro lamps are making a comeback. The versatility in the forms are empowered by the eclectic language, and the color works as a vehicle towards the search of an aesthetic that composes the space. We have come to the end of this eclectic trend, and before we move on to the next one, it is important to know that trends do not make a home. Your home should be imbued with your personality, your tastes, and meet your daily and spiritual needs. The Futurist style is an artistic movement from the beginning of the 20th century, which incorporates new technologies in its designs and creates avant-garde spaces. This style is characterized by its contrast with the traditional and its constant look towards the future. During 2025, we will experience a major impact of technological innovations, which will be conceived and designed to solve new needs. We can say that Futurism evokes the minimalist spirit and keeps its spaces clean and stripped down. He also uses geometric shapes as a vehicle in the search for the creation of spaces with visual impact. It also makes use of organic forms, which move with dynamism and originality. This is a palette which is intended for the creation of atmospheres that enhance our comfort and mood. It has a base of neutral tones such as white, black, and greys. But to create contrasts and achieve a futuristic style language, use shades such as electric blue, neon green, orange, and pink. We can say that the materials that best convey the futuristic language are those with metallic and transparent finishes. The application of these helps to create modern and technological spaces. Glass and recyclable plastics have smooth and shiny surfaces, and the use of these materials tends to bring great visual impact to the design. Finally, polished concrete and natural woods enrich environments with their properties and ensure their sustainability. Futuristic design partitions are characterized by the use of advanced materials such as glass, metal, and high-tech plastics. The forms in the futuristic style are bold and innovative. Geometries and organic shapes move across the panels, offering different paths in the creation of a futuristic language. LED lighting designs create ultra-modern atmospheres, offer dual functionality, and if you integrate them into a design plan, you can achieve an incredible aesthetic. Curvilinear armchairs with organic shapes will be the stars, and they will bring hierarchy to your living room. The furniture in general has a minimalist tendency with simple lines and slight curves. The use of partitioned shapes, whether geometric or organic, are applied to practically any type of furniture. The grouping and configuration of these transmit rhythm and movement to the spaces. Another trend is the incorporation of large design pieces with curved or organic shapes that manage to break with the rigid spaces, incorporating dynamism and softness. It is in this way that futuristic furniture, which seeks to merge modern living and the functionality of spaces. In some cases, this furniture uses technology, offering practicality and comfort. Shelves with LED lighting, tables with USB connection, or armchairs with loudspeakers are just some of the many options. The transparent and coloured furniture is perceived as light and airy, giving the impression that it takes up less space and creating a feeling of spaciousness. The textiles chosen for this trend are regenerated leather, microfibers and advanced synthetic fabrics, which are durable and easy to maintain. The patterns are usually very striking, highlighting the textures and materials. The most influential designs will be those with geometric or abstract shapes, asymmetrical lines, and futuristic patterns such as circuits and molecules, imparting an air of modernity to the atmosphere. Metallic or iridescent finishes project natural light, drawing attention to a focal point you want to highlight. The technology will be integrated into all the spaces, seeking to create atmospheres at the service of a modern and striking aesthetic. Efficient lighting and control systems such as motion sensors or dimmers will become more and more common, adjusting to people's needs and reducing environmental impact. Futuristic lighting is characterized by the use of LED lights, neon and indirect lighting. The wall lights are characterized by modern designs with simple and avant-garde lines. We have come to the end of this futuristic trend, which will continue to expand and incorporate practical solutions for those who choose an aesthetic that looks to tomorrow. Now let's see how minimalism will evolve, as it will definitely not be the end of this style. Some people will choose to implement in their minimalist spaces references that bring the new eclectic and futuristic trends, providing personality and a modern imprint. We know that minimalism has managed to influence thousands of homes, and with a great generational impact. This style designs from the search for simplicity, and it is also a spokesperson for a lifestyle that chooses to strip away the senseless. We can say that these qualities make it a great influence when it comes to designing spaces that meet the spiritual and functional needs of today's world. In 2025, minimalism will shift towards sustainable spaces, adopting an aesthetic with traits of the Japandi style, which is characterized by the use of natural materials. We will also see the implementation of biophilic design, which seeks to reconnect people with nature. For those who enjoy plants, they can opt for the incorporation of large specimens. This can make some minimalist living rooms look less bare, transforming them into spaces that breathe, embrace us, and connect us with nature. The color palette proposes to represent the earth with deep tones such as purple, terracotta, brown, and beige. We will also have a palette with shades such as olive green, medium light blue, and desaturated pink. Neutral tones will provide stability, conveying security and confidence. Finally, the blacking palette will continue to be popular for those who opt for a subtle and elegant style. What we will see will be a trend to move towards the use of recyclable, or already recycled, in order to minimize the environmental impact. Reclaimed wood, together with new technologies, will give us the possibility to explore new forms and designs. The extra small temples will have their place for those who opt for more classic designs. Recycled plastic transforms it into an environmentally friendly product that promotes the reuse of materials in a variety of ways. Glass can also be recycled, and among its various uses are ecological glass bricks, which are used to build dividing and translucent walls that allow natural light to enter. Stone cladding offers a great aesthetic variety in design. In addition, they are an excellent acoustic insulator and offer high durability and reusability. Finally, the 2025 trends propose the incorporation of vertical gardens into homes. These will help to purify the air and reduce the ambient temperature. For those who are disciplined in their maintenance, they can choose to incorporate these gardens into bathrooms, creating a spa and relaxation atmosphere. Sofas with voluminous designs will continue to be in fashion. Earthy colours and natural tones, such as mint green, olive green, emerald green, and royal blue, will feature prominently. In terms of upholstery, we will see options in regenerative leathers and organic textiles. Modular furniture is becoming increasingly popular because of its flexibility to adapt and meet the needs of spaces, providing options in a time of constant change. The chairs and tables will continue to evoke the Japandi style, committing the aesthetics to maintain a dialogue with the beauty of nature. We will also see the incorporation of furniture made in situ, which is designed and built directly in the place where it will be used. This type of furniture allows the design to be personalized, each piece being made to measure and handcrafted. Partitions and screens will also stand out in the same sense, zoning and adding design to the spaces. As for textiles, we will see how translucent fabrics with color fading will be an option to occupy windows and interact with natural light. Cotton and linen will be an excellent choice for cushions and bedding. LED technology, together with intelligent systems, will help us to create atmospheres that adjust according to the availability of natural light. This benefit will make better use of this resource and considerably reduce the use of artificial light. The artificial lighting will gradually adapt to the lighting needs of the space, giving priority to natural light and complementing it as the hours go by, with soft and cozy lighting. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you would like me to go deeper into any of these trends, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to learn more about the different styles and trends.